G'day church, my name is Callum. I attend the 10:30 congregation with my wife Bree, and I also on Friday nights lead these two good looking blokes at youth group. Can you guys just introduce yourself quickly? Start with you, Ben.
Awesome. So I'm Ben Bidstrup. I go to MEC 10:30 service, and I also attend youth group like Callum said, and my mum and dad are Shannon and Tony.
Yeah, I'm Mike Bailey, and you might know my parents, Darren and Sarah. They're around a bit, and I also go to the 10:30 service, and MCS, and I'm in year 12. Same as me.
Fantastic. Mike, and Ben, you've both been a part of the church for a very long time. Mike, can you share a little bit about your experience of growing up in the church, kind of being in a Christian family, and then growing to own that faith for yourself?
Yeah, so I've been super blessed all my life to be born into, and for as long as I can remember, I've gone to MEC. And I've got pretty great parents, if I do say so myself, and they've been a real inspiration for me in my faith. But I think as I've moved up through the years, MEC, and particularly Fusion, and some of the friendships I've made, like with Ben or Dowski, it's really helped me to take that faith on for myself and really make it something like that is my own, not just from my parents.
Yeah, fantastic. It's really encouraging, MEC, and I hope you guys are encouraged that there are people at work, not just me at youth group, but there's a whole team of people through kids ministry and youth ministry who are really seeking to grow incredible young people, and we do have some amazing young people. Ben, can you share a little bit about, you both said you're in year 12. This is probably one of the worst years ever to be in year 12, not that it's ever great. What's the experience been like doing COVID schooling?
It's definitely been different going to at school in person all the time to at home after our trials got called off because there was a case at our school. But it's been a bit hard. Self-directed learning is a lot of it, which is difficult to get used to when it's term 3, like work's crazy, trials coming up, online trials as well. It's just been bizarre. And it's been a bit hard not being able to celebrate after trials as well. Usually it's fun and games, mucking around with teachers that you've got to know over the years. But yeah, it's not too bad, but it hasn't been the greatest either.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard. Like you missed out on your last day of school and you don't really know what that looks like, but things just changed so quickly, and the HSC got extended by a month or something, which is crazy. So, obviously you're at the end of the journey. You're running the race and really pushing hard to finish this HSC. Tell me about, in the distance, in the promised land, Ben, what's keeping you going and what are you keen to do after the HSC?
Yeah, a big part of what's keeping me going is youth group. I love youth group. It's a chance for the year 12 boys mainly to come together for a small section of youth group and just catch up. When it's a bit crazy with Zoom calling and schoolwork and studying and everything like that. So youth and church is definitely getting me through. But in terms of next year, I want to go to Newcastle Uni, fingers crossed, and study something in the medical field, and also looking to maybe do youth group leading, and also get work in the medical field, as I've done an allied health assistance course throughout year 12 as well.
Yeah, fantastic. Mike, what about you? What's keeping you going?
Yeah, well, I've pretty supportive group of friends. These two, I guess, are included.
Yeah, Ben.
But yeah, so just the connections I have with those people, and like Ben said, youth group and church, and just being able to, I live on a bit of land, so I can go outside and enjoy the sun and stuff. So I've got it pretty good here. But for next year, it's pretty open-ended. I could do a lot of things. So if you got any ideas, let me know. But, could do a gap year 13, could go straight into uni, or, really focus on my church life and serving in a lot of different ways. Yeah.
And Mike, can you tell me a bit about, what makes you want to serve after, being in church this long? Why aren't you just going on a traveling holiday next year, apart from COVID? Like, why aren't you, going on a walking holiday somewhere?
Trying to convince me, Dowski. Yeah, like I said, I've been in church all my life, so I've been the beneficiary of a lot of people serving, from the pastors down to the greeters and the people that set up the chairs every week. So I think, you know, it's time for me to view church as God's kingdom and how I can help build that kingdom rather than just enjoy it. So, you know, I can try and do the same thing that people have done for me, for the younger generation, and for the people that have done it for me, so I can just make their life a bit easier.
Yeah, like you've had your time being served and you're ready to jump in and serve. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, church, I hope you guys are encouraged. I know personally I've been leading Ben and Mike for 5 years, and I am deeply encouraged every time I talk to them, and I continue to be encouraged by them as they've grown up. So I hope you'll join me in keeping up with these guys, in you know, praying for them, and kind of, I'm really hopeful and excited to see what God does through you this year and next year and in the years beyond.